Alright, example 17, solve the linear system in word problem format. First thing we want to do is read the problem and then highlight key information. So we have Shauna and Joe each improved their yard by planting grass, sod, and shrubs. They bought their supplies from the same store. Shauna spent $46.70 on 4 square feet of grass, sod, and 5 shrubs. Joe spent $140.50 on 14 square feet of grass, sod, and 13 shrubs. Find the cost of 1 square foot of grass, sod, and the cost of 1 shrub. Key information here is that Shauna spent $46.70 and on 4 square feet of grass, sod, and 5 shrubs, and then Joe spent $140.50 on 14 square feet of grass, sod, and 13 shrubs. And the information that they are asking us is to find the cost of 1 square foot of grass, sod, and the cost of 1 shrub. Okay, so before we do that, let's figure out our variables. One of my variables is the cost of grass, sod. So G is talking about the cost of grass, sod. And then S will talk about the cost of 1 shrub. Okay, so I set up my equations. I know Shauna is going to have an equation, and I know that Joe will have an equation as well. Shauna's equation, so we have 4 square feet of grass, sod, so 4G, plus 5 shrubs, so 5S, equals 4670. And then Joe will have 14 square feet of grass, sod, plus 13 shrubs, for a total of $140.50. Okay, so the easiest thing to do here is solve by linear combination or elimination. And it doesn't matter which variable you eliminate, the G or the S, there's going to be some multiplying done both on top and on bottom, so it doesn't really matter which one you do it to. I'm going to get rid of the S, so I'm multiplying the top by 13, and I'm going to multiply the bottom equation by -5s, because remember the inequality or the coefficients have to be opposite signs. So I have 13 times 4, which is 52G, and then 13 times 5, which is 65, so plus 65S, equals 13 times 46.70, which is $607.10. And then we do the same thing at the bottom, so we have -5 times 14, which is -70G, and then -5 times 13, which is -65S, and then -5 times 140.50, which is -702.50. So now I can add the two equations together. I have 52 minus 70, so I have -18G, positive 65S, negative 65S are inverses, they cancel out. And I have 607.10 minus 702.50, which is -95.40. I have to get G by itself, so I divide both sides by -18. So if G equals $5.30 for G, which is 1 square foot of grass sod. Alright, and now we have to figure out the cost for one shrub, so I'm going to plug the 5.30 back into one of the two equations. It doesn't matter which one. I'll do it to the top since it's smaller. So I have 4 times, let's use a different color, 4 times 5.3 plus 5s equals 46.70. 4 times 5.3 is 21.2 plus 5s equals 46.70. Subtract 21.2 on both sides. (21.2 minus 21.2 cancels out, so I have 5s equals 46.70 minus 21.20 is 25.5. I have to get s by itself, so I divide both sides by 5. So s equals $5.10, the cost of one shrub. And these are your two answers.